So today I'm making granola bars for the boys. They are amazing and pretty darn easy. You can add whatever you want to them. I'm chopping up some raw almonds that I did toast. So I guess, I don't know if they're totally raw since I toasted them, but they just really give the granola bars such a great crunch. You can use peanuts if you want, but I've just been hearing so much about how peanuts aren't that good for us, for, I don't know, all sorts of reasons. So I've really been trying to incorporate more almond butter and almonds instead of peanuts when I can. So I took a couple scoopfuls with my hand. I don't even know how much this is. I can measure though and find out. I'd say it's probably about a cup chopped. It was probably two or three handfuls. And there's still some really big chunks in here, so you don't have to worry about getting it perfect. See, there's still some pretty big chunks in there, but that will be good for now. And then next we're gonna add probably a cup of chocolate chips. These are mini already, but if you get the big ones, just cut them even more. So I'll do a cup and a half. I'm not much of a measurer. I just kind of eye things, which is good and bad. It's really probably just bad because
I accidentally dropped some.
It's okay. Because when it's really good, my kids want me to make it again, and I have no idea what I did. So measuring would probably be a really good thing. I'm chopping these up, and once again, I've probably only chopped a fourth of them.
What are you making? Granola bars? Granola bars.
I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds. Let's see here.
Can I have some?
2 tablespoons of chia seeds too. Yeah, let's make that 3 tablespoons. Yeah, you can have one. Okay, now onto the oats. Really double this. So that was actually, I'm doubling it.
What was it?
Because I think everything I've been adding has been a lot. So 5 cups of rolled oats. So it'll be 1.5 cup honey. 1.5 cup honey. And once I get all these mixed together, it just comes together super fast. You put it in the freezer for a while, pop them out, and they are delicious. You could roll them into balls if you want. You don't have to make them into bars, but the bars are just really good. 2 teaspoons vanilla, teaspoon salt. And one thing I forgot are pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna add pumpkin seeds too. You don't have to add all this stuff, but I like the hemp seeds, the chia seeds, the almonds, the pumpkin seeds. I like them all. So we'll do like 4 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons pumpkin seeds. They're so good for you. So I try to hide in this stuff as often as possible with my kids. Chop those up. You know, you could do just almonds or just pumpkin seeds. You don't have to do the chia. It's totally optional. You don't have to do the hemp seeds. Totally optional. But as long as you get one, like the pumpkin seed or the almond, to add that extra crunch, it's just so perfect. So like I said, I did double this because last time I didn't double it and it only filled up half of my cookie sheet. And it was just kind of annoying. And they go so fast. And I feel like these are so healthy. Like, I hate telling my kids no, so I'm always like, well, I mean, I hate telling them no because it's a good snack, you know? Okay. We're just gonna mix all this up. I've already put some parchment paper on my cookie sheet. And we'll roll it out here in just a second. So I probably should have done this in a bigger bowl, but that's okay. All right, so I got it all mixed. Just gonna dump it out here. So if you do half of this, then it just fills half of a sheet pan, like I said. So it's just easier for me to fill the whole thing. Trying to get all those chia seeds. Okay, and believe it or not, I actually don't have a rolling pin. So I have this little baking thing that we had bought for one of our kids for baking, and it actually works perfect. So I'm just gonna try to smush it down as even as possible and then roll it out with my rolling pin, and it's the perfect height, you know, for when you go to cut them, and they're just amazing. Now I'm done. I'm just gonna put them in the freezer and freeze them for a couple hours, and then take them out and cut them into little squares or rectangles, I guess. And then I'll keep them in the fridge. They are perfect. They look so yummy. So this is hilarious. I totally forgot to add my peanut butter. So I'm actually going to scoop it out of here and add my peanut butter. I mean, it might be fine, but I have a feeling it'd be way too crumbly. It's 2 cups of, it says runny peanut butter, but I don't think it has to be runny. But that is what the recipe called for. So 2 cups of peanut butter. And maybe it just means like not chunky, because you want it to be able to hold the granola, like everything together. So there's 1 cup. This is more runny. And I did use peanuts. I know I said earlier I was trying to use more almond butter, which I am, but I have not tried these granola bars with almond butter. It would probably be just fine. Well, that's 1 cup right there, but I just haven't tried it. So if somebody does, let me know how it goes. If it tastes good. I love peanut butter. But I've definitely tried to not use it as much these last couple months. So, okay. So let's do this one more time. I've always thought raisins might be good in here too. So, boys, do you want me to add raisins to these granola bars?
Yeah.
If your children like raisins, then maybe that would be a good thing. Okay. Now these will be perfect. Okay, here we go. I just took them out of the freezer. They are nice and hard. It's been a couple hours. I went on a bike ride, hung out by the pool with the kids. Now we're gonna go to dinner tonight. So I put some makeup on. Anyways, now these are nice and hard. They cut so easily. You cut them as thin or as thick as you want to. And they are perfection. Let's see. These are these ones are a little too thick, but these here are perfect. I mean, you're so good. Let's see, I can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3. I'll get about 2 dozen, a little more than 2 dozen out of this batch. And so, you know, with 4 kids, it goes pretty quickly, but so with one batch, you get about 12 to 15. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and send me, like if you do something a little bit different than I do, or if you add in something extra special that your kids love, I would love to hear about it. So I just want to show you how I store them. I'm going to make a really long piece of parchment paper. Put them in the bottom of a bowl, and then stack them not on top of each other, but next to each other. And then once the bottom row is full, I'll just fold over the parchment paper. And then put the next row on top. So let me count how many that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Got them all. So that was actually 33 granola bars. So it depends, it really depends on how thick you make them or how thin you make them. They're a pretty good thickness, you know, for the kids to eat. So yeah, there you go. Thanks.